Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I will tell you about Grand Theft Auto 5, such computer game as Grand Theft Auto 5, you can see it here. And there are a lot of cheaters there nowadays, and today I will try to explain you how to play with your friends without any hackers being able to connect you and annoy you. So we'll use such platform as Rage.MP for that. So we'll make our own dedicated server where you will be able to connect with your friends and play there. And if you know some programming, you can make something unique, some unique mini games or some unique modes to play with your friends. And if you don't know programming, you can just add some ready functions or games. I will show how to do it in next videos. So today we will just start this server and I will explain how to connect to it. So I have already entered their website, it's Rage.MP. I will translate it to English. Well, I will provide a link in the description, of course, and well, where should we go? We have to go to Wiki. You can close that, and to main page is this page. And the first thing we need is getting started with running a server. So we enter it, and here we have an explanation how to start the server on Windows, Linux, different Linux types like Ubuntu, Debian, and CentOS, and some maybe others. Well, okay, we need Windows, and it's explained here. Well, the first thing we need is to update our Visual C++. You can download it and like press here, start it, agree with the license, and update it. I have already updated it, and I think you also have it updated to more than 2017 version. So we can go to the next step and download the latest updater.exe file. So we press here, we have it updated. I don't wanna install it on disk C, so I will extract it from here and copy somewhere to disk D. Let it be disk D. I will name it Rage. Then we enter here and we have the updater.exe, then we execute it as it is said in the second step. We started, and now we have to download the files. There are a lot of folders, a lot of files installed, and 890 files. So let's wait for it, and then we will be back. We are approximately there. We have to confirm the installation. Well, and now the launcher opens. Here we can enter the servers that are already made, that exist already. Like you see the list, you see its list here. So, and also you can use direct connection, and it's what we need. So nobody will be able to connect to our server and annoy us with the hacks, cheats, and some other stupid things that we want to annoy. Well, and here we have to provide IP. Our IP, it's at first local IP, and if you host the server somewhere, you can use your dynamic IP or your public IP to enter the server with your friends, of course. And here we have to provide the port on which we enter the server. We will set it up a bit later. Well, so the next step to start our server, it's the launcher to enter the servers. And now we have to launch our own server to enter it and to play there. So here we have the third step. It says that we have to go to server files here and execute the Rage.MP server.exe. Well, I will say it now. If you close this launcher like this, you can start it from here, from this exe file, and it will open the same launcher. Well, so now we started the server and it has said the server is ready to accept connections, and now we can enter it. Let's do that, and while it is entering, let's open the server files through Visual Studio Code. Why not? I like this code editor. So it is loading now. Well, the next thing we have to do is read more about server settings. It is something that you can set up in this file in conf.json. Well, here you can the default settings are max players, name, game mode, something like that. You can read about it here. I will provide this link in the description, but I think you can find it yourself. Well, the only thing you may need is a bind, and it is used to change the IP our server is listening to. So you can write it like here, and provide the IP here, like 127.0.0.1. It's my local IP, and so if you wanna play with your friends on the server, you can write your public IP here, like, I don't know, I don't know. It's an example. You can provide this. You can provide your public IP here, and the server will start on your public IP. Well, if you do not provide the bind at all, it will be your local IP by default. Like this is the same to this. Well, so the server has started, and my Grand Theft Auto 5 doesn't wanna start because I haven't opened Steam before. It will open now, it will update, and then we'll be able to start the Rage.MP, because it works like this. I don't know why. They made it like this. In fact, there are a lot of bugs there. There are a lot of defects in Rage.MP, but they're not very critical. Like, I think they will fix them, but I don't know when. Because now direct connection. You saw the Steam started. Well. Okay, we looked into server settings. You can read it more and maybe set up something that you need. Well, the next thing is starting with development. Here you can read how to make the basic functions. In this video I will show this basic command, like changing the spawn point, and in the next video we will look into resources. Rage.MP, we will look into resources. I will explain how scripting work on the example of some resource, and I will explain how to install resources to your server from this page. So please subscribe not to miss this video, and press the bell button. It's also very important. Well, and you can write in the comments what do you want me to make a video about. Well, the Grand Theft Auto 5 starts now. Well, okay. Getting started with the development. Okay, you can read it here, you can read what this is. It's rather useful in fact, but it works with a lot of defects, of course. As everything in Rage.MP, I think. Everything has bugs. If you read it all, you will understand what I will do now. Well, the first thing we have to do is to make a folder here. It's like main, for example. And then we make a file, it's index.js. Then we make events.js file. Well, index is index file where we require all other files that are located in this folder. And events is where we will write write our script. Well, it hasn't started yet. Well, and to make this thing we will need a spawn points JSON file. So let's make it. Well, in this file we will just keep all the spawn points. Well, let's just copy it, why not? I don't want to make my own. And you can do it, but I'm making an example, so I don't find it needed now. Well, here we require the spawn points JSON file. and get this array. So then we will make a player ready event that is executed when a player enters the server and downloads all the packages that we will need, that we will make. Like, I will explain it a bit later. Well, then we get a random position and spawn player there, and then player health, let it be 75 to understand that it works. Well, now we entered our server. It has written here that incoming connection from local IP, and we have entered it. Well, now we can run, we can make something with our friends, but we can't even spawn a car. So we will make it scripting in the next videos, and first thing, like an example, changing the spawn point, this. Well, the last thing we have to do is to require the events.js file. Well, don't do that, please. And we require /events.js file. Well, now it will work, I think, so let's test it with restart the server. It has written that the main package is loaded, and the server is ready to expect connections, incoming connection. So we have spawned near the observatory on one of the spawn points, and we don't have full hit points, so it's 75 HP. That's what we wanted. So okay, I will close it using Alt F4, why not? OBS, please close. Well, close the program. Well, I will also close the server, we will not need it now. I think I have explained everything. The last thing I will tell about is what these folders even do. There is some reference here. What does it do? Well, about the most amount of folders. Well, but in fact, at first you will need this, and these two files, and then you may need plugins and maps. I think you will understand what they do from here. It's like plugins, DLL file. Well, you can read it here. Well, the main thing is this exe file, because it starts the server. Then conf.json, it's our configs. I explained it a bit earlier. Well, then the packages, it's our server side, like something that is executed on our computer, or on the computer that starts the server that keeps it. For me, it's my local computer, so it's like it's something that is started here. Well, then the clean packages is some scripts, or some files that will be installed to the computer of a player who enters your server. So like we can go to clean resources and find them here. If we will have more clean packages, some folders here, we will use it in the next videos. They will be installed when we enter the server, and every client, every player should have them installed when entering the server, and they will install automatically when he enters the server. Well, so that's all, I think. If you have some questions, you can ask them in the comments, or in my Discord server. All the links are in the description, so please subscribe to the channel, press the bell, the like button, it is very important for me, and write comments telling me what are you interested in, what to make video about. So thank you very much for watching this video, I really appreciate it. Thank you for subscription, I appreciate it even more. So thank you very much, goodbye, see you next time.